right, we good. I'm glad, man. You got that optimistic approach. I need that.
For sure, bro. For sure.
I need that, man. We're trying this, okay? Yes, y'all can see we don't have headphones, so we're trusting Skyler here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We trusting that. It was a ripple effect. Jeremy was like, I'm gonna take mine off. Then you wanted yours off. And I'm like, we're gonna take a risk.
For sure, bro.
It's gonna come out good anyway.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming. I gotta dap you up, man.
Man, I appreciate you,
Got
bro.
Skyler Parks on the show today, man. How you feeling, bro?
Bro, I feel good, man. I done made the couch, bro. You know
Made the couch.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you got something official out here, man. They want to get on the couch. You know you got someone they want to get on the couch.
Yeah, I feel good, bro. Especially since, I done been knowing you for some time.
Oh, since the sandbox, man.
Yeah, bro. It's love, man. A lot of good things happening. I'm just, I'm appreciative, bro, for sure.
Listen, man, I love to see people I grow with just doing great things.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because you just got to let them get on the school board for Canton City.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You excited about that?
Yeah, bro. I'm glad that the whole election process is over. It's like, it's weird because I'm such a humble dude. Like, trying to like go out and promote myself and like try to say vote for me, do this and that.
That's crazy, ain't it?
It was weird, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like, it's truly humbling.
Yeah.
You know that people like, it was like 2,000 or like maybe just under 2,000 people voted for me.
How that feel with the election process in general, man?
It's different, man.
You had to wake up just pushing.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you gotta like consistently stay on top of stuff because it wasn't necessarily like an easy race, and I didn't wanna take for granted that people knew me or that I had a good image. I can't just rely on that because everybody else got people that feel the same way.
Yeah.
So I just went out and just did the little things, and then just people voting for me, bro. It's a little nerve-wracking because I was down at first, but then it just got to rolling.
What made you want to just step up and say, you know what, I want to do my part with Kansas City Schools? What made you come to that decision?
Bro, really it was two things, like two simple things. Like, I don't know if it's simple, but my son. So having a son now, and he's only one, but wanting to be able to kind of carve out the path for him.
Yeah.
And not just be somebody who talked about, oh, they should do this, they should do that. Like, I get the chance ahead of time to create whatever would be his blueprint to help build his life. And then two is a lot of people that I talk to, like friends or just regular people who would say they got a kid and they're not sending them to public schools, like whether that's Columbus, Cincinnati, wherever. I'm just like, why is that your first thought?
Right.
Like, I grew up in public schools and I feel like
Kansas City,
cool.
man, 100%.
Like, ain't nothing wrong with public schools, but it's a perception that people think maybe because now you see so much more.
Yeah.
That it's just public schools, specifically inner city or urban public school districts, that's these just rough places. But I'm like, man, you're lying to yourself and you not as engaged as you probably should be. So let me try to help educate people about why your homegrown opportunities can be some of the best opportunities for you.
Yeah. I respect that too because you see so much about education these days and times, and there's such a bad connotation to public schools.
Absolutely.
And it made some of us great. I mean, you're a part of the public schools, now you're a part of the board or going to be a part of the board.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with you being on the board, what are your goals?
Bro, my main goal, and I say it's community.
Yeah.
Right? Because, I mean, there's a lot of things, like, you can get super technical and talk about, the lack of funding that's getting distributed or redistributed away from public school districts. You can say the rise of charter schools. You can say all those different things, which are all valid. Like, all that stuff is super important. But to me, it all starts with community, right? The biggest thing is, if you don't got kids, if you don't got a product, you don't even have a system at the end of the day. And if we keep losing kids, like, it's a realistic thing that we could lose the school district, like, within like a 5-year period.
Man.
So
it's alarming but true.
Bruh, for real. And then also like me being able to be like who I am to say that, people will listen to me in a different way. But then like get the community back. If you can start with getting the community, you gotta first get the right people.
Right.
Then you can figure out the right thing. And I like the superintendent's plan. Like, he got some dope stuff rolling out, but like my main priority is, look, let's get the community back involved. Let's get everybody locked in. Let's keep the kids. Let's showcase what we got. And then once we get the community, we can start tackling all those technical aspects that are absolutely going to be things that we need to have a plan for.
Because my philosophy with everything is it starts at home.
Absolutely.
Everything starts at home. Absolutely. And then you hear about, I mean, lately I've been seeing like a lot of teachers become vocal about their experiences on social media. And like in our day, we would have never got away with some of these things. And we always had like teachers who pressure, but these teachers really, unfortunately, don't want to teach because of the experiences that they are going through with. Like a lot of parents just send the kids off. They send them to school, and it's like teachers have a job too, but what's going on at home to where they don't want to teach, and that's their passion.
Yeah, bro. And that's a real thing. And I think like that was one of the statistics that caught me off guard, like doing research. And one of the pieces of the strategic plan is just like culture and climate. And it talks about like safety for not just the kids, but for the teachers.
Yes.
And I was like, wow, teachers really don't feel, as far as like it's a climate that
isn't that crazy, man? Like every time I get on the news and you see about things like violence happening in schools, teachers literally have to learn how to be security for the students and themselves. At school, a space that you wouldn't expect that, but in these days and times, you see so much happening within the schools. You see the harm that's coming to schools, and teachers literally have to protect themselves.
Yeah, man. But to your point, it starts at home.
Yes.
I think the biggest piece, and I just talked about this the other day at church. People always say, well, kids are different nowadays and this and that. Well, I said, you were different to the old heads back in your day.
Yes.
So the only thing is different now is really the access that kids have. We don't need to treat them differently because the situations around them are different.
Yes.
Right? Our approach just needs to be more in a way that can meet them where they are. And if we kind of just change that way of thinking, it won't be this separation because kids they're smarter now. They got more access to stuff. They're more aware at an earlier age. So you can't just say, a child should stay in a child's place. Well, everything that you do as an adult is right in front of a child's face, right? Or you're bringing it to them, so you can't even say just stay in a child's place because you are moving where their place is.
I mean, you might have to learn a couple TikTok dances, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, bro, for sure.
But it is different, and I think that it takes patience.
Absolutely.
Because it's two different things, but it applies. It's the same thing with hip-hop.
Yeah.
They think the older generation doesn't appreciate the younger generation, and I think we just have to learn.
Yep.
Don't write them off.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We write off the younger generation like, oh, they don't know. They're just young. It's like, no, learn their ways.
Absolutely.
Just like with hip hop, we have to learn.
Yeah.
Even if we don't understand it, we have to learn it because it's all a greater cause. It's education at the end of the day. It's hip hop at the end of the day. So two different avenues, but the same message.
For sure.
So now that, we're talking about music.
Yeah.
What gets you going? Like when you start your day, like when you about to get ready to, what's going to be the first song that you play when you get on this board?
It's not Big Sean, is it?
What's wrong with Big Sean? See, he always
you be talking. Yeah.
What's on your playlist?
Listen, man, it's so funny, right? Because I DJ.
Okay, you do. You man of many. I forgot that you.
I do so much.
Oh yeah, man.
I can't DJ as much as I would want to just because I be so busy. But I listen to everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to say like I got a favorite because it kind of changes. But probably something R&B. Like Wale.
That new Wale album is fire.
Yeah, but like early Wale though. So like
oh yeah, attention deficit.
It's a mixtape about nothing. Like
oh yeah, you talking now.
Yeah, that's probably like the MC or something like that, like early J. Cole.
Yeah.
Or something R&B, man. But it changes, like I just like music. So if I hear something, I'll play one song, like Kaylani Folded, bro. Like that song is
bro,
crazy.
That's my song.
That song is crazy.
That song is fire.
When I first
my
heard
homie Rob asked me, you gonna freestyle over there? I was like, I'm gonna have to take a shot at it.
You might have to, bro. I listened to that song for like 4 days straight.
Don't sleep on R&B. What do you think of R&B now? Because I feel like R&B has not lost its touch.
Bro, people don't respect the genre as much.
Yeah.
They say like R&B artists. Nah, it's so many low-key individuals that really aren't even low-key. You just gotta tap in.
I get tired of rap sometimes, and I'm a whole hip-hop artist, so I gotta turn on the R&B.
Yeah.
That Kaylani Folded though, man.
That's fire, bro.
It's a banger.
I'm not gonna lie, a Jéan P R&B album would Kind of be fire.
It might go crazy.
No.
Hey, man, don't get me started.
Listen, man.
Don't get me started, Jeremy. I mean, you gonna see me doing some, ooh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
okay.
pull up.
You feel me?
Exactly.
Samples is crazy, too.
Bruh.
Ooh.
On the Wale?
Listen, man. Wale.
That new Wale album. Shout out to Wale. That new album, Everything is a Lot, right?
Yeah, bro. It's
deep, too.
Yeah, it's love, bro.
Wale is a great writer. Like, that R&B, I love the way he takes the old samples and just makes it go crazy.
Yeah, I rock with Wale a lot, man. That's probably one of the first things to be in my playlist.
Wale?
Yeah. Wale, J. Cole, and some R&B piece. Masego.
Oh, Masego.
Unhinged is a
yes.
Yep.
I'll talk about music because Jeremy had mentioned something too. We talk about all these different generations. You talk about Jeezy.
Yeah, Jeezy yesterday.
Jeezy had a nice little run, man.
03 to 13, like especially 08. There's not an album.
All my high school years?
An album better than Recession. There's not an album better.
Thug Motivation.
Bro, all of them.
Come on, man.
His intros. It's probably the best. Like, I'm listening just for the intro. How is he gonna really come on the track this time? Like, listen, I'm with the Jeezy move.
I still bump him religiously, and I sometimes feel like I'm the only one because, like, you don't ever hear anybody mention him anymore.
Now, Jeezy is still like that.
That other take I have along with Jeezy, you know who else had a nice, crazy album run? T.I.
Oh yeah,
T.I.
He's king of the South for a reason.
Before T.I. went to jail, people would kill me on that.
Man, King, urban legend, trap music. Come on.
He was the best.
He was.
Before he went to jail. And then he just slid off. Like, Wayne and all them was good, obviously, but like, you couldn't say them without saying T.I. when they was all at the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
All I think about is being on them Kansas City school buses with my CD player bumping T.I.
The CD player.
Yeah, the CD player.
Was crazy.
I remember my son made me feel super old. He was like, Dad, what's this? Like, this ain't on Spotify. I'm like, these better know how to use a CD player.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
You had to burn the CD off LimeWire or something.
Bruh.
Like listen. Yeah.
You might get Rick Roll. You might get that Never Gonna Again. You're like, I downloaded the wrong version.
For real, though.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, let me ask you this. What's your go-to food spot? We talking Canton. What's your spot in Canton that you love to go to?
It's Roosters. Like,
that
Roosters,
part.
without a doubt. And I know Roosters is probably a chain. Like, it's a chain. But I remember, like,
I didn't know Roosters was in Columbus.
Yeah, huge in Columbus.
I didn't know that.
Huge in Columbus. Yeah, man. But, like, I'm a chicken dude. You know, so Roosters back. I've been going to Roosters since my dad used to coach youth football. Mm-hmm. So back in high school, like, they would have coaches meetings on Mondays, wing nights.
You be there.
I'm always tagging them on. So ever since then, like, probably like my freshman year, like, wing night Mondays was my thing at Roosters, and I'm just locked in.
Taggarts or Patrick's?
Taggarts.
You done it.
It's been
right.
it's been consistent.
Yeah.
You know, Patrick's like chains. Ownership didn't change a little bit.
I know. That OG Patrick's, though. That strawberry ice cream was on pump. But Taggarts?
Yeah. Taggarts. I'll say Taggarts over Patrick's.
Taggarts?
Yeah.
All right. You know, man, this episode, we're going to talk about man Skyler, about Canton, music, his life. It's going to be a fun episode, man.
Yeah,
So, real quick, where can they follow you at, man? How can they get in touch with you?
Yeah, so Skyler Parks on Facebook, Instagram, Dare to Be Great. So, Dare, the number 2, the letter B, great. So, yeah, on all socials, I'm just Instagram, Threads. That's about it.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you, Jeremy?
You can find me on Facebook at Jeremy Andrew or on Instagram at _Ninja_1.
That's crazy. Every time you say that, I make sure I'm like, all right, he ain't saying that. Every time I'm like, hey, he didn't say that. He said ninja.
Yeah.
All right, I'm like, no, he'll lay you out, Jeremy. Don't let him play now.
I feel it, bro.
And everything with me, Jéan P the MC, JeanPTHEMC. I'm on Threads too. TikTok, all that. We've been going viral lately on TikTok. So make sure y'all follow me on TikTok at Jéan P the MC. Follow the podcast, SWYM Podcast on Instagram, youtube.com/Jéan P the MC to watch the podcast. Make sure you follow, subscribe. Skyler, you gonna stick around with us for a minute?
Absolutely.
All right, man. Jéan P the MC, Skyler Parks. Say what you mean. Peace.
Peace.
Say what you mean what you say. I'm from the 330, where them boys don't play. Say what you mean what you say. I'm from the 330, where them boys don't play. From the northwest to the northeast, say my name once and they know it's me. southeast to the southwest, no arguments, yeah, I got next, Jean P.
Jeremy said he gonna plug his Black People's Meat page.
1, 2.
Shut up, Jeremy. Episode 189 of Series of Me Podcast. Jéan P the MC. We got my man Skyler Parks in the house, man. We having good conversation. Sure. We was giving Wale his flowers before we was recording. Shout out to Wale.
Big Sean
man.
too many flowers.
Hey, he likes Big Sean though.
He deserves them all.
Big Sean's pen is crazy.
Absolutely.
Okay? We gonna respect. We need an all Big Sean episode without Jeremy on it.
I think I'm gonna call off sick.
Listen. You made me an MGK fan. He made me an MGK fan because MGK's pen is fire.
Early MGK too.
So if I could,
then Black Flag days.
thank you. So if I could appreciate Black Flag, you can appreciate Big Sean.
I just want to put him top.
I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna put him on. But nah, man. Episode 189, man. We got my man Skyler Parks in the house. Real quick, before we get into the episode, I want to give a shout out to the Postal Record, man. The post office that showed me some love. If you are a letter carrier and you get this in your mailbox, you might see a familiar face in there. They done put the rapping mailman in the paper, man. Look at this. I don't know if they can see. Look at this. Shout out to the National Association of Letter Carriers, man. They put me in there. So if you open your mailbox, you will see Jéan P the MC, the Rapid Mailman. We talked about the podcast. We talked about the music, the bills I give out to people. No, I'm just playing, man. But no, shout out to the NALC for this, man. This is a really big look, man. I never thought incorporating my job and my music would go hand in hand, but it's worked out, man. So shout out to the Postal Record. So if you deliver mail and get this, I'll be in your mailbox. I ain't got no bills, I promise, but you'll see me in there, man. But good episode, man. It's starting off good already, man. Y'all know how it goes. And also, make sure y'all get that album. So I was thinking, my 24th album is out now, all streaming platforms, JeanPTheMC.bandcamp.com, all that good stuff. You got to do that. And then we got to pay some bills, obviously. So we got to start off with our sponsor. First sponsor being The Hub Art Factory. Shout out to Tim Carmody. What you think of the space, man?
It's beautiful, man. I love the fact that there's a dedicated space to people who have art as a craft, a passion, a hobby, a job. This is needed in this area for sure. It's a beautiful space.
Shout out to Tim Carmody, man. This is The Hub, man.
Yeah.
One of my favorite. I love coming here just to record it. We in the hub, man. Yep. Our next sponsor is also George Financial Services, father and son team with 35 years of combined experience. They are dedicated to helping everyday people. They have $30 million in assets under investment and are growing. If you would like to talk with them to learn more, search or Google George Financial Services and book a complimentary call. Now, my sports bettors out there, RTP Sports, the realest betting group in Ohio. If the game is on, we are betting. Welcome to RTP Sports, the #1 sports betting group chat in Ohio, where real players link up, drop heat, and run up the bag together. You do any betting?
I don't like to lose money, man.
That part.
Yeah,
Jeremy likes to lose money, apparently.
I did until, like I said, I found out that shit was rigged, and I was like, no.
Yeah, man, all that going on.
It's crazy, bro.
Got players missing shots and pitches and all that, and I'm missing on money. Good thing I don't.
Yeah, betting is tough, man. But if you do it, bet responsibly. No.
I had a feeling that was going to happen, because some of them players, like, they're making millions off me. Let me go ahead and see what's up.
And shoot, now you're seeing all, like, the mob backing on and stuff. Like, y'all entering a whole different lane now, bro.
Now y'all got me scared to watch basketball. You know what I mean? Nah, man, but those are our sponsors for this episode. So, Skyler, man, let's start from the top, man. Where you from? What side of Canton you represent, man? Let's start from there.
So I grew up on the Northwest, man.
Okay.
So most of my early childhood days, I was over there on 15th Street, right over by Taggart.
Yeah.
And that's where I met you.
Since the days of way back.
Man,
Shout out to my cousin AD, man. Free AD, man.
Yeah, love, man. And then I moved over closer to McKinley. I grew up on Broad, 8th and Broad.
I was on Broad, too. And we live by each other there.
Actually,
I live right down on Broad.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's Northwest, baby, man. Been Layman, McKinley pretty much my whole life. So.
What was it like growing up for you in the city, man?
Yeah, it was cool, man. I think I had a mom who was like a career educator, so I always grew up like involved with either the schools or doing something like school related, traveling, doing this and that. And then my dad was a part of the 81 state championship team at McKinley. So you had all these big shoes around just football, sports, him, my grandfather. his brothers all big football players. So, yeah, growing up, man, it was like school and sports. That was my whole early childhood, school, sports, church. But we had fun. Me and my sisters, it was my older sister, younger sister. I'm the middle child. We had a good time, man. So it was a lot of fun for sure.
Man, so it's like leadership roots, community roots, fraternity ties, man. Like, how does all that shape you into the man you are today?
Man, it's interesting, man, because like growing up, I feel like I always had like a sense of purpose. Mm-hmm. I feel like I was always around things that just made me want to do more, made me want to help people. Whether it was my mom just kind of instilling me the importance of education, the importance of really being involved in different things.
Yeah.
So that gave me like a sense of direction outside of sports.
Yeah.
Right. But then, growing up in Canton and coming from a football family, you're not going to avoid sports, so football was a big piece. So there was a part of my life where, okay, I'm going to the league. And I was fortunate enough to, play at a high level at McKinley. I made the all-decade team at, guard. There wasn't too many McKinley guys, so I played O-line. People didn't even know that at first, but I went to college, switched to defensive line, and then, 4-year starter in college and had aspirations to go to the league. But then you hit a spot where really every athlete has to make those decisions. And I could have kept trying to pursue an athletic career, but it was just the effort that I didn't care to put in. Like I knew at that level, you got to work in a different type of.
Yeah, it's a whole different level.
And I wasn't willing to do that because I was chasing a lot. Like, do I feel like I had the talent? Absolutely. Like, you're not gonna tell me I didn't, but I didn't really have the help. I didn't really have the resources, and it was just I would be giving up the things that my mom had helped instill, like purpose.
Yeah.
And that was really business and people, So I pivoted from the football chase and just started trying to see, well, how can I help people at a high level? And then how can I be close to business, which is what I went to school for.
Yeah.
So those things just kind of positioned me into getting involved in community work, getting involved in business groups, starting a business myself. And it also introduced me to the fraternity, which our whole goal is, being great men, great leaders in our community that really focus on service. That aligned well with my life. So I joined Omega Psi Phi.
Yeah, man.
Incorporated.
That's what's up.
For sure, absolutely. Became a member. And then have just continued to try to do things at a high level when it comes to service. Business, people, service, those things are really what I've made my mission in life. So all those things kind of just played together to get me to where I am today.
So you're also the vice president and senior business consultant at JP Morgan Chase.
Yeah.
Break down what's that like on a day-to-day level.
Yeah, I think that's so dope, man, because for one, if you ask me would I ever be working at a bank, absolutely not. I didn't see that as like something that I cared to do. I thought of a bank as like numbers. I wasn't like a big numbers guy. Like it just seemed kind of like straight up and down. Yeah. But when I was working for the Stark County Minority Business Association, essentially I was a business consultant. My role was Director of Business Development and Growth. And I just really worked with helping try to shape the landscape of Stark County minority businesses. I met my now boss during that role because she came and did a workshop for Chase at the chamber. And I thought she was just dope. I'm like, okay, she's somebody who I think is really good at her job. But now a bank actually has a job where you're a business consultant. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward 2 years later, she got promoted. And then like 3 people referred me for that job. And it really allowed me to do what I was already doing at a super high level, and that's business and people. However I can continue to excel and do that. So it got me in there, and then, I'm just excited to be able to do that. So really what I do on a day-to-day basis, we have a program called Coaching for Impact. So it's a free complimentary one-on-one executive coaching program where all I do is work with business owners, whether you're a Chase client or not, to just figure out, hey, if you have issues with money or cash flow, let's figure out what's going on. If you're trying to get money from the bank, well, this is how they're going to look at you. If you got issues with operations, well, let's peel back the layers and figure out what that looks like. So I'm just talking to people all day, just trying to uncover things, or just be a free resource where you might go pay somebody $60K, $100K to come in and do this. I'm giving it to you for free. You know, especially in our community.
So you like giving them the game.
Giving them the game, bro. And then now that I work for the bank, I know the game.
You really showing them.
You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different ballpark, especially like when people try to go after funding and then they don't get it. And now it's like, oh, this and that. No, you just didn't know how to play the game.
And it's refreshing too, like to see a minority giving us the game, especially in business. You know, when it comes to finance and things like that, because we don't get taught that. No one teaches us that. Hey, you can get this too.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always a great thing to see people of our own giving that game. Are there any challenges that you think business owners face in the Akron Canton area?
Yeah, I mean, I think twofold, right? I think you're gonna get to a lot of challenges where there are a lot of people who probably are doing similar things that you do, where a lot of it's you just got to really find your like competitive advantage. So that's just from a natural aspect, but a lot of it's always going to be just like generally funding, right? Majority of businesses struggle with funding. You don't start on third base. You don't got, you know, this fund of money that somebody left you to start a business. You don't got this giant savings account. You know, so you're starting from zero, trying to get to 100,000. You know, and that's a big hill. So funding is always going to be one of the major issues that businesses face, but that isn't a deterrent. You know, a detriment. You know, you can still excel. You can still get to where you want to get to. It just might look a little different, or you might just have to dig a little deeper in certain spaces. So I think that's probably one of the biggest challenges you see on a regular basis. But at the end of the day, if you want something bad enough and you done found a lane, like you've clearly identified a problem, you've clearly articulated your solution to that problem, if those things exist from the front end, you can excel in your business. It's just a matter of how much work you're willing to put in to make other people realize that too.
I respect that. Jeremy, you got a question for Skyler?
What's the biggest piece of advice you would give like a small business owner or even somebody like that's in business right now? Just like what's the biggest piece of advice you'd give them starting off?
Be patient. Be patient and trust yourself.
Man.
I think, you know, a lot of people jump ship too fast because it gets hard, right? If it was easy, everybody would do it, you know? So once you jump into business, you should know right away that you're going to face a lot of hurdles. You're going to probably get hit in the face a bunch of times, you know? But what's they say, like boxers say, you're not in a fight until you get punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's...
Got to take an L first,
You got to, you know? But be patient, because I just taught a marketing workshop yesterday, matter of fact, and I told them... the 3727 rule. I'll be able to tell you exactly what it is, but essentially it takes 3 touches for someone to remember your name. It takes 7 touches for them to associate your name with your brand. And then let's say it takes 27 touches, 27 to 21, for them to associate your name as a trusted brand, right? So what does that say? It's consistency and time, right? Nothing's gonna happen right away, right? It just doesn't work that way, you know? So just trust yourself, be patient, align yourself with people who can help get you to where you can go. But just stick it through. Like I said, if you found a problem and can clearly articulate your solution, you can be successful. But it's gonna take time to find your lane, align and assign all the right pieces to where they need to go, and then just continue to do that, you know? But if you can do that, then you'll be one of the few that make it to the end. So Yeah, that would probably be my biggest advice so far.
You've been honored as one of Y Stark's 20 under 40.
Yeah.
What did that moment mean to you?
It was dope, man. I think I'm just really such a humble guy. Like it's hard for me like to even like promote myself a lot because I don't do the things that I do for recognition. To me, it should be done. Like, why don't people do this stuff?
Act of service, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, to be recognized as like one of those leaders, again, it was just super humbling because it just means that people recognize my efforts and think that's actually making an impact. You know, so I'm just like forever humble because that's all I want to do. Like, I don't really try to seek dollars. You know, I mean, first off, now like being married and then got
you gotta
kids,
get to that bag, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I make more strategic moves, but I never make it from a dollar amount.
Yeah.
Specific decision. You know, like financially doesn't make sense, but does it align with the things that I want to do and the impact that I can make? And if those things happen, then I'll take the move. So it was just dope that people kind of see me in that space and recognize me. And I think in that class, I was like either second youngest or me and the other guy, we were the same age, you know? So it's just cool, man. Like I'm always humble, man. I'm just real like.
Yeah, congratulations again, man.
For sure.
You said the difference between the impossible and the possible lies in your determination. Why does that quote resonate like deeply with you?
Yeah, because it continues to drive home the point of like putting in the work.
Yeah.
Like, to me, I never believed that someone could tell me what I can and can't do. Like
Same here, bro.
You can't tell me that I can't.
Because when you tell me I can't do it, I'm going to do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I
Yeah.
wanted to be the president, I absolutely could, right? Because there's a path to get
We
there.
might need you to be the president
You know
at this point, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
We might need you to.
People tell me, well, let's start with school board first. But no, I mean, there's a path. Somebody did it before me.
Yeah.
So that means if somebody did this,
It's attainable.
it's absolutely attainable. So there's nothing that's stopping me except me, right? So it just drives home to the fact that, like, how willing are you to go the extra mile to accomplish what you want to accomplish? Because it's gonna take work. Like, so determination, to me, like another quote I think that goes well with that is like, heart and determination conquers all. That's something that I sit with because, again, like, it's funny, like, if you watch anime, right? All the like.
Oh, Jeremy
main
watches
characters-
anime, yeah.
you my guy, bro. But like, it's funny, like when you watch anime, like all the main characters got the craziest backstory, but they just worked hard from nothing and became great. Like, yeah, that's anime, but that's life.
But that's life.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's everybody's story stems from how hard you were willing to work for something to succeed. And that's just really what I believe, man. So determination is going to get you everywhere as long as you're willing to stay determined. So,
Man, listen, you're a father, husband, leader, advocate. Like, what keeps you grounded through all of this, man?
man, like now for sure having a family, like we talked a little bit earlier, man, having a son is bro, I could like cry talking with my son all the time because like being a dad is literally the best thing that's like ever happened. Like every time I look at my son, it's just like I can't stop.
Yeah.
Like they rely on me. My family relies on me. Like my son is paying attention to me. I can't slack because he's watching everything that I do.
100%.
Right? So I gotta make sure that I'm going to get to it, or at least being honest, being real. Like, and that don't mean like I go and make all the money in the world, but as long as he see like a straight up dude that's sticking to his ideals and is really doing his best, like that's what matters. So yeah, family keeps me going, man. Like having a son is important, and then just like I feel like I've created a brand where like people can trust in me because I'm just honest. Like I said, I don't do anything for self-gratification. It's truly like if I can help somebody else, I know that God will bless me. So 100%. I know that like if I want to have like a certain financial future, I can't go and try to like undercut people. I got to go try to help as many people as I can.
Because it comes back to you.
It comes back every time. And
Every time.
I've never once been proven wrong on that. Like if I put people first and I truly mean that with a humble heart, it'll always come back to me. And I think that's what's helped get me here now. What people I think can really resonate well with me because it's authentic. Like I truly love everybody. It's not ever gonna be no bad blood. Even if we might get into a spat, like I'll be man enough to like lower my pride or ego just so we can like be cool. Because at the end of the day, it don't do me no good or you no good for us to be beefing. Like plus we too old now for that.
Yeah.
Like I ain't got no time to be worried about nothing with nobody. I'm too big. People don't even want to fight me. Right. They gonna try to shoot me. So I'm just like, man, I'm good.
That's why I had to clarify that he said ninja, not the other word. 'Cause we can't have.
I'm sitting close to him. Right?
Like he over on that side. We good over here.
For sure. But that's just it, man.
That's what's up, man. Well, listen, man, there's a lot of positive points, but this leads into my next section. So here's what I want to do, man. I want to take a break and do a section called Peace Positive Point, where you say a quote that means something to you. Jeremy will say a quote. I say a quote. We'll do a couple more questions, and we'll get out of here, all right?
Absolutely.
Episode 189, Jéan P the MC. Say what you mean. Peace. Episode 189 of the Say What You Mean podcast. Jéan P the MC. Skyler Parks, I gotta dap you up, man.
Duh.
Thank you. Also, man, this shout out Zach Worthy, Z-Worthy68. They want to forget my guy, Michael Zach in the house, man. So, Jerry, what you got planned on this Sunday?
Man, I ain't doing shit. I think I'm gonna go home. I got something to do this evening.
What's in the crock pot? You know we got our crock pot recipe.
I ain't got nothing in the crock pot. I've been on a Chipotle kick for the last week, so that's all I've been eating for real. I ain't even meal prepped. I've just been going to Chipotle.
Oh, you been meal prepping now. I see you.
Yeah.
You know you getting your body right. Me meal prepping
I'm down
now.
to 216 now.
What?
Yeah, from 265 down to 216.
Congratulations, man. Jeremy done lost 50 pounds.
That's
right?
work.
It's work, ain't it?
Yeah.
Since August, too, so I've dropped a lot.
All right, Jeremy.
Stuff, man.
He said, I ain't meal prep. Excuse me, man.
Chipotle is the reason.
Hey, man, Chipotle, can't go wrong with that, man. Chilling out on this Sunday. Got any football going on? What's the...
Dude, Browns play the Ravens.
Hey,
They gonna
dude,
lose.
hey,
They
yeah.
playing right now?
I don't know, but they're going to lose, or, regardless.
It's not the best, like...
No, they don't play till 4:25.
Yeah, or we'll shoot, man. Ain't nobody worried about this.
Right?
Ain't nobody.
I mean, y'all should be, because all lost.
Oh, here we go. Listen, we got to do a Say What You Mean sports podcast. We got some... We got to get you back on
might
for
end up
that.
throwing hands. Me and Zach might end up throwing
You and
hands.
Zach. Nah, man, but y'all know how we give it up on the podcast, man. 189, man. Peace, positive point. We love to end with a good quote, It's been a real good episode, man. Real good week. What else been going on? I'm trying to think, man, what's been happening. Oh, okay, so earlier we had talked about, that stat had came out about back in 04, 05 when somebody had brought it up again about at one time Timken, out of the 500 girls, 64 of the girls were pregnant. Crazy thing is one of the mothers reached out to me to do a follow-up episode. Yeah. I want to shout out to Kara Gardner. We got to get her on the show to talk about that because that was pretty interesting when it happened.
Yeah.
It was on Saturday Night Live.
Man, it's crazy. That's crazy. Her perspective would probably be dope, though.
Super dope.
Yeah, because who knows,
Because she's been doing really well for herself.
Yeah.
I think her daughter was on one of my episodes when I went to McKinley.
Bro, that's what's up. Yeah.
Dope hooper, too.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be a cool follow-up.
That's love.
You know what I'm saying? So I love that we can do all these different episodes, all these different concepts, different things. Me and you growing up together and you being a part of the board now.
Yeah, man.
We need us in there, man. We need our people in the city. So peace, positive point. Jeremy, what's your point, man? What you got for us today?
My point is, actually, one of my friends sent it to me today. Someone said to me, to achieve my goals, I must first focus on getting 1% better each day.
What's that mean to you?
It just means you got to constantly improve. It doesn't have to be, major improvement. It doesn't have to be a huge step, as long as what you're trying to work towards, you just got to improve just a little bit each day. That's all that matters.
That's what's up, man. Skyler, what's your positive point for the day?
Man, I think this is a fire one. I think it's good. This is reflection. So it says feelings take you further than you want to go, and leave you there longer than you want to stay.
What's that mean to you?
Yeah, I think it's just having control of your emotions, and really, for me, I try to take it as like look at the facts before letting my feelings dictate what the facts are.
Yes.
Because especially when you're in a service-based position, you got to be able to take people as they are. You got to be able to be willing to meet people in different spaces, be able to have conversations without letting your feelings alter what that interaction could be, and then now you've ruined a relationship or you've done something because you just acted emotionally instead of being reasonable and rational. So, yeah, I think it's just balancing your emotions, understanding, especially when you're in a position of influence, that if you get off your square, it can cause a lot of harm to a lot of people, man. So,
emotional intelligence is so important.
absolutely.
For men, especially. You know what I'm saying?
We have a whole topic on that, man.
Yeah, man. Like, I've noticed that. I mean, I've always been aware, but I've noticed that as I've gotten older, like, the emotional intelligence is really important. We can work out physically, but that emotional intelligence is the strongest muscle we can work on, because you learn, like, I was listening to a song by, like, Marvin Gaye called Anger, right? And it was just talking about how anger can just make decisions that aren't necessary.
Yeah.
Like when you don't really think when you're angry. You're just going off of your emotions.
For sure.
Like the opposite of emotional intelligence to me is anger.
Yep.
So yeah, shout out to that positive point, man. My positive point ties into community, and our conversation today is real leadership starts with listening. When you understand people, you can uplift people. That's how communities grow. I appreciate how you mentioned how community was so important, how it starts at home. Leaders start with at home, like even you talking about you being proud of being a father.
Yep.
You can raise him to be a leader. You can raise your daughter to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like you can raise future leaders. It's so important. The generations before you that taught you how to be a leader, you can do the same thing. And it starts with community, and to me, it starts at home. So real leadership starts with listening. When you understand people, you can uplift people. That's how communities grow.
That's fire.
I love that, man.
That's fire.
It starts at home.
It starts absolutely at home, man. And hopefully that people can start to get back to that village mentality.
Yes.
And
it's needed.
Yeah, man. Like, let people love on your kids. Like, let people help your kids. Let yourself help your kid, because they need it, man. They need it. They need a good home situation. And everybody's situation ain't the same, but, like, people want to be there. People want to help support, man. So, absolutely. I agree with that 100%.
Again, congratulations, man, for being part of that board, man.
I appreciate you. I'm excited.
You started January?
January, I get sworn in, but like coming up, even.
Yeah, what's next for you, man?
Yeah, so, I mean, outside of the board, man. I mean, I'm engaged in a lot of different things. President of the local chapter for Omega Sci-Fi, so Capital. We're planning actually our district meeting next year, so we're hosting that in Canton. So you're gonna have 300 to 400 black men from all over coming into the city in April.
You should have wore your gold boots, man. I know you got a pair.
I was trying to rep the school board.
Man.
All the time. But so I got that planning, man. I'm working with my Neighborhood Leadership Academy cohort class that I just went through. We're rolling out a project to really get young leaders engaged with other young leaders and try to help develop those individuals to continue to grow and excel. So we're actually going to do like a little meetup in December, like first week in December. So we're rolling that out. I keep my hands in a lot of stuff, man.
You do, man.
Yeah, I'm just excited to help. I'm excited to serve. Like if you're not doing that, what are you doing?
That part.
Like find what you can do reasonably. You don't want to spread yourself too thin. I've been on that side, especially now being married, having a kid. Like I gotta be able to balance. But,
when you're not working, because I learned as I went to the restaurant, you're an anime head.
Oh yeah.
What you doing when you're not working, man?
And listen, I'm sitting down and watching anime. I'm watching I really like the Marvel movies. Just trying to get caught up on movies.
There's a lot.
So you and Jeremy friends now.
Yeah. Or just like,
Look,
little
are we
hobbies.
brothers?
I just try to find my hobbies.
Yeah.
Man. I like reading. And then just chilling. Like, I just like chilling with my wife, man. Or like watching my son or kicking it with friends. You know, like anything that's kind of chill. Because I'm always kind of moving. So when I can chill and just relax, if it's football, movies, like those types of stuff. So that's what you'll catch me doing, which you probably won't catch me. I'm tucked up somewhere.
Yeah, you chilling.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. So
any last shout outs? Jeremy, you got any shout outs before we get out of here?
Yeah, I got two. I'm going to just try to make it quick. My first one is shout out my guy, Ray Jr.
Shout out Ray Jr., man.
Yeah, if y'all don't know him, he's the mayor of East
Yeah.
Cleveland. I mean, I grew up in East Cleveland.
Yeah, that's the fire, right?
Got to reconnect with him after
Yes.
15 years on social media. So I reached out to him. He reached back out to me, and we've kind of reconnected. So that's kind of dope.
Shout out Cleveland, man.
For sure. That's always going to be my home, man. I love
100%.
Cleveland. And then I usually don't get too personal, but shout out my little sister. I reconnected with her after not seeing her, talking to her after 12 years.
Man.
My biological little sister, she's literally my twin.
What?
So, yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Reconnected with her about a week and a half ago. So
You said it's her birthday?
No.
I was about to say. I thought Shout out to her, man. Congratulations.
Her birthday just passed. It was August 18th, actually. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
She's about a year and a half younger than me.
Good connection, bro. That's awesome, bro. 12 years?
12 years, yeah. Last time I seen her, I was 13, 14, yeah.
Good for you, Jeremy. Jeremy, you a Cleveland guy, man. We find out Jeremy from you know what I'm saying? Cleveland. Okay, East Cleveland.
East
Jeremy
Fifth-
is right.
Fifth and Hayden, right
Right.
across the street from Mayfair Elementary. Right across the
Man.
street.
All right, Jeremy. That's what's up, man. Cleveland ties. Skyler, you got any shout outs, man?
Man, I mean, just always the family first, man. What up, Mo? Jada, my dog. Listen, one day when you get old enough to watch this, just know, man, I'm doing this for you, bro.
What's up, man?
And my little girl, my baby on the way. I ain't even announced that, like, nowhere.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, shout out, I got a little girl on the way, man. So I'm doing May. And shoot, we on the family tip. So shout out my brother. I got an older brother, Jéan Parks. That's my dude. You know, he just had a birthday on the 13th. And just know, bro, we always love you, bro. Looking forward. He live in Kentucky. So we don't always get to see each other, but when we do connect, man, it's always love. So yeah, shout out.
I didn't know you had an older brother, man.
Yeah,
I'm so used to seeing
yeah.
Sierra and Serene, man.
Yeah, he like 38, 39.
Okay.
So yeah, but that's my dude though. He been up here a couple times, like stayed
Alright.
up here for a little bit. So, but yeah, he back and forth. He got a family down in Kentucky. So,
That's hard.
yep.
Shout out to everybody watching the show, man. Shout out to all the listeners, the viewers of the show. Shout out my man Polo in the house came through to help us out. You know, shout out Chase, shout out Dakota, Jeremy, Zach, Skyler. Shout out to all the postal carriers throughout the country, man. Shout out to the USPS, man. I want to thank you to Gloria Miller for this opportunity. This was really great, man. Shout out to the union for allowing me to get this opportunity, to my customers. Shout out to Rich University. This is one of my customers. I'm wearing his clothing line.
Yeah, that's fire.
So Rich University, shout out to my man Marvell. I'm rocking this stuff. You know, we keep him on the pod. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the city. Yeah, man, 189.
189.
You know, 189th episode,
for
bro.
a while, man.
For a while, bro.
Consistency is the key.
That's that part.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to everybody that's been watching, man. We still growing as a podcast. So it really means a lot that y'all tune in and watch us, man. The reels. Been sharing my stuff on TikTok, you know, so that's really been picking up, man. Shout out to everybody on TikTok watching us do our thing and watching me do my thing. So yeah, man, I'm just really grateful. And again, congratulations to you, man, for being a part of the board, man. That's really major.
Yeah, little Parks School Board right
Let's
here.
go,
For sure.
man.
Yeah.
Already branding it.
For sure. Yeah, it's gonna be some merch coming out, man.
Come on, man.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
merch coming soon. But then just things focusing on community. I got a lot of stuff up my sleeve, man. So
You're going to be DJing at your board meetings too, right?
Hey, listen.
Hey,
if
come
they let
on,
me-
man. Pull them out.
If they let me. Look, with you.
Come
look,
on, man. Hey,
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
What's your DJ name? You got a name?
Man, I'd have been like a bunch of different names, like DJ SP or just Skyler Parks on the music. Like, I don't know, man. DJ SP is what I try to brand myself, but I'm just like,
Have you ever had, one last question, you ever had a bad DJ name that you was like, nah, I ain't finna pick that. I'm glad I didn't stick with that.
man. When I was in college, when I was first kind of going,
That's how it starts. What's the name?
I was talking about names with my boys. My boy Cam, JK, and Jamal. I think he was like DJ like peas and carrots or something like that.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't pick that, bro.
Yeah, bro. He's trying to like put some branding.
DJ Nutrients.
Yeah, you feel me, bro?
DJ Ramen.
Yeah. I said, nah, that ain't gonna be.
Nah, that ain't there, bro.
Nah, that ain't stick. So,
DJ Sky. What's that?
DJ Sky, yeah. DJ SP, man. So anybody
SP,
DJ
man.
SP, yeah.
So DJ SP gonna be on the board, man.
For sure. Stay tuned, man.
Congratulations again, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
We'll see y'all on the next episode, man. Jéan P the MC, episode 189. Skyler Parks. Peace.
Peace.
Say what you mean what you say. I'm from the 330, where them boys don't play. Say what you mean what you say. I'm from the 330.